Hello my beautiful Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are doing amazing. We are back with another reading. This is for the other person you guys are connecting with at this time. Please check the description box down below so you guys know what to expect with this reading. If you guys are new here, hopefully you could subscribe and be part of the Lucky Tarot family. If you're family, welcome back. Hopefully today's reading can give you guys clarity over your situation. Let me start by getting two cards from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. My style here is mostly intuitive. For those of you who have been following me for some time now, you know that I love to take my time when doing these types of readings. But please bear in mind, these are still general readings. It may or may not resonate for some of you. Use your own intuition and practice your own free will and decision making at the end of the day, okay? Tarot is just a beautiful tool to see the possibilities. If you're here also as a cross watcher, please feel free to reverse the placement of the roles. Roles can definitely be reversed here. I also want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for your patience, kindness, support, all the love. You guys are amazing. The last video I made for Scorpio, wow, the views are amazing. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Also want to say that I apologize for not uploading sooner. A lot of life events happened the past couple of days, but I do hope that August started out really great for all of you guys. Let's see where you guys are at after the retrograde eclipses. And let's get two cards out. This is for the other person, okay? But some of your energies could also be mentioned here. So let's see where the other person is at. All right, Spirit. So first two cards is Insecurity and Forgiveness. This person is still maybe conflicted internally. They're affected by the ending that has happened, or you guys lack of communication with them. There's something about this person that they're feeling a little bit insecure, unsure. They don't feel safe where they are at the moment. There are a few things that they're struggling internally. Okay? And I think that they're listening more to their fears. As you can see with this card, there's like a demon or a devil that is maybe whispering something to this man over here, and it's affecting their decision. Okay, it's affecting matters of the heart here. I think that this person is being discouraged to talk to you and make things right. I also sense this kind of energy that this person is fighting to let go of the fears and the doubts in order to make this right with you. I do sense that they've always carried this baggage. They always struggled with this kind of insecurity since they were, ever since, you know, even though you guys weren't in the picture yet. And here we have forgiveness. As you can see, there's a baby. And these are insecurities that have been there since their childhood. So with the forgiveness card over here, someone needs to go back in a state of being childlike. Someone needs to also heal some childhood issues that may have been the cause of their insecurity. And why am I telling you guys this? So you guys could better understand that who you're dealing with, the way they treated you, the way they rejected you maybe, or the way that they have broken up with you, was not really all about the connection itself, but more or less a reflection of their insecurities and unhealed wounds that they carried on in your relationship, but this has been deeply rooted in the past. Okay, and up until now, I think that this person is struggling to find forgiveness with themselves on everything that they have done towards you, and that's because they're struggling to find forgiveness with whoever and whatever has caused them pain when they were younger. Okay, could have been a parent too, because I see here an older person and a baby. Also, they could be patching things up with a family member or someone that has caused them some pain and anger in the past. They're trying to release this. They're trying to forgive the past so that they can be free, okay? No longer haunted by the past is what I'm seeing here. I don't know if you guys could see, but there's like two people hiding in the bush here. And again, that insecurity card. I think that this person always felt a little bit unsafe when it comes to relationship. And so this translates like this person couldn't be committed fully. They don't usually feel the assurance or security with anyone because they never felt that when they were younger. This is the consequences of something unhealed, an old cycle. And hopefully this person is now learning to release that and forgiving the past, forgiving the people that have caused this, and most especially forgiving themselves, because they also do, as everyone, each and every one of us, we do deserve, okay, to make things right and live a better life, live life to the fullest, without being burdened by anything that is of the past. And I think that this person can definitely overcome this. So let's cut the deck and let's see what this situation is all about. So we have here the Eight of Swords. Okay, so again, parent and child. There's something about parent and child situation here that's affecting this person. Always been a fear. Always been a fear. Why do I sense that this person always feared rejection and being abandoned? So in return, they tend to abandon people. They tend to abandon connections. They don't get anywhere deeper with anyone because they've always been abandoned. I also sense here that they always wanted a strong connection with someone, but they're afraid to let anyone in. It's an image, a thought, a desire that they always wanted, but to actually make it in reality, there's just a lot of fear. Okay, so definitely the blockage here is Three of Cups, having that kind of fun, celebrating each other, or happiness, security, living life to the fullest, being childlike. There's also about children here. So Three of Cups can also represent a third-party situation. Maybe this person suffered a third-party situation with you. And I think that this is one of the reasons why it showed time and time again that they needed to forgive the past in order not to let insecurities, okay, dictate their relationships, whether with you or with other people, because this could be a little bit messy. They are motivated by decisions from the past that they are not aware of, okay? And that's what I'm seeing here. The cause of this is the Empress card. Could have been a Taurus that you guys are dealing with. The question here is how much this person is willing to make this relationship grow. The Empress card is a card of development, of growth, okay, of things expanding naturally. Because there's a huge potential with you and this person. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of chemistry, but I do sense that this person has been always looking for a maternal love. This is again ringing true with both of these cards. Someone desires that kind of loving, secure relationship, but they never always had that. So I think that this is something they need to be aware of, okay? So the reason why they are pushing people away, they maybe are pulling back, they lack commitment, is because deep down, okay, subconsciously, they were never given a chance to experience that in their life, okay? And they're looking for something like that. They always wanted some form of security, abundance, and maternal love. I don't know why, since this person you're dealing with has mommy issues. Maybe a parent has left them in the past, and this left a really serious, how do you call this? A wound, an unresolved wound. In the past is the King of Cups. Always loving but always distant, okay? This is the type of person that loves from afar. That is the nature of the King of Cups. This person definitely is very loving towards you and other people. They tend to look after other people's emotions and feelings. However, they always make sure that they keep a distance. They always make sure they never get too involved with anyone, okay? They handle their emotions very, very well. But the moment that they do initiate, or you initiate commitment and get deeper in a connection, that's when you can almost see what is this true person's insecurity. What are they afraid of? Okay? What are they afraid of? I think that they're afraid to become really authentic with their feelings because they don't want to be vulnerable. They might be reminded of how they felt abandoned by someone in the past. That's what I see. But look at this. Their goal is the Nine of Cups. They want fulfillment, okay? They want a family, and or maybe this person has been wanting to get his family. If you guys have built a family with this person, that could also be the case. They still think about building a solid family. But if this is their if you guys don't have a family with this person, perhaps they're thinking about their family and the people that they're no longer talking to, interacting to, and they sort of miss their family. Especially if there's a strong mother figure over here that they develop some strong attachment since they were young and they've been abandoned. That is one of the few things that you need to be aware that's causing this insecurity. Okay, so in the near future is the Ace of Pentacles. I do sense that this person is going to be given by universe a new beginning, okay? A sense of doing things a lot differently that could potentially lead to long-term success. But as what I'm seeing here, this person needs to release any insecurity and needs to forgive people that have hurt him or her, okay? Because the Nine of Cups, the cups can only be fulfilled if the fears are being released. That's why this is currently being blocked. The ability to enjoy life, the ability to be childlike, the ability to celebrate friendships, the ability to have a rebirth. As you can see, Three of Cups. Also, the Empress card talks about rebirth, growth, transformation. It's never fully developed with this person, is what I'm seeing here, okay? There's a fear of making a situation, a relationship grow further into long term, even though that's what they desire. They always make sure that they keep you in an arm's reach, or other people that they may develop some similar attachment to, because they don't want to be hurt again. But please bear in mind, some of these energies could also be yours. Maybe you're the one who has been caused some pain by this person or from someone significant in your life. And these were the fears you always had to face each and every time you get really comfortable with someone. You get to be reminded of some old pain or wound. If you really go back and think of it, there might be something in your childhood that needs to be healed. So, how this person is feeling is the Justice card. Could be a Libra that you guys are dealing with here. Two major arcanas, the Empress and the Justice. There's definitely love here, but it's currently being a little bit imbalanced, if you will. Someone is not balanced. Someone also needs to be rational about their decision making, because someone has a tendency to let their emotions overrule their better judgment. So with that said, this new beginning with you or with themselves, a happier new beginning, a new cycle, will only take place, okay, if this person finds it in their heart to release anything that was of the past, represented by the Winter in this card, in order to face a new season, a new cycle, the growth that needs to take place. There's a lot of confusion at this time in this person's life, but it's really simple from what I'm seeing here. Forgiveness is key so that they can release the baggage and they can make some space for a new experience. Also, this person has a tendency to, definitely pull back. They always make it sure that they stay in the middle. They don't really go all out and do full commitment. That's what I'm getting here with the Justice card. They pull back each and every time. They just really want to stay neutral as possible. It depends on your connection, because if you guys have been waiting for this person to give you some sort of security, to build a family, because you've been dealing with this person for some time, I think that you've always known that they have this personality, okay, that they always pull back when things get really serious. And you want to work it out with this person. You truly want to help this person. I think that you're also giving them another chance, because that could be the Ace of Pentacles. You might forgive this person and give this person another chance. And you would come to realize sooner or later that this is insecurity that has been driving their decisions and their personality and treatment towards you all along. It's something that they need to solve with an open mind, okay? When the Justice card shows up, this card is all about transferring the energy, energy transference, okay, for the scales to be balanced. This person can no longer put weight on what had happened in the past, a painful experience. It's time to see what area of his life or her life is not balanced because of this insecurity. And it's affecting the connection that the two of you have. We have here the Nine of Swords. In the environment, okay, there's something here that's causing stress towards this person, clearly. Some mental anguish. There's something here that he's clearly avoiding, but he's overthinking, causing lack of sleep maybe, overthinking, self-blaming, okay? Someone here feels like there's no other way out. They feel trapped. They feel like they can no longer turn on a new leaf. And see how completely opposite these two images are. He or she desires emotional fulfillment, but in the environment, he's afraid to confront the fear. That's why, again, the Justice card is showing two sides. So the person actually has a choice here. If he or she wants happiness, he or she must need to overcome and forgive the past, okay? This is some deep spiritual work that this person needs to put himself or herself into. This is all about being confident in accepting, what was in order to embrace the future and what is at the moment. Hopes and fears is the Seven of Wands. Defensive. This person has been defensive, making sure no one penetrates, making sure no one knows about their insecurity. Why do I see that? Also, I think that this person is aware that some other people are not up to no good. I do fear that this person is a little bit paranoid, as you can see. But the paranoia is not actual people that he's trying to avoid here. It's not the cause, but his actual fear of what's on the other side. And he puts up all this layer of thick walls, not to let anyone penetrate, because he still listens to the demons in his head, controlling his heart here. Okay? And as the final outcome is the Knight of Chalices, I could see that this person is going to make an offer. Definitely, especially with these two cards over here. I think that this person is going to try to make it work with you, Scorpio, or that you might be the one making an offer, because this is also your suit, water sign. Very romantic offer for long term, okay? Very also determined to make it work. They're coming across sooner or later as someone who is a breath of fresh air, if you will. Okay, they want to show up and they want to make an offer towards you. Nine of Swords can also mean ending a cycle of mental fear and insecurity. I think that once they work it out with themselves and let go of the issues and face this head on, no longer live in denial, but accept the truth that they need healing, they need to release and let go of the past, their insecurity, or what was that has been causing this. I think that you can expect this person to reach out. They're going to come across as a different, vibrant personality, more loving, more enthusiastic for life, and passionate about love. They're going to offer an open cup, an open offer, if you will. No expectations, but with full bliss and confidence and, desire to reach out. This is a love offer, okay? Not just a friendship offer. And don't get me wrong, I do see a lot of cups here. This person has a very emotional side that they don't know how to control most of the time. So that's why they fail to build stability with you. The red card talks about the first chakra, the root chakra, okay? This is the platform, the basis, the foundation of which we build relationships and things that we want to manifest. So with insecurity as their platform, you would know that this person's offer could sometimes in the past or up to until now could be a little bit wishy-washy, and this is because of their insecurity. Forgiveness, the purple card here, or indigo card, is an indication of the third eye chakra, the brow chakra, or sixth chakra, which talks about the unknown, the ability to trust universe and the guides, okay, revealing all of this to come in full circle, to help ascend this person to his or her higher self. And therefore, gaining awareness of their insecurity will allow them to be conscious of their decisions and make it better, okay, to forge on a new path. What comes around goes around. So since the Justice card is showing up here too, I have to say, they may have been in a situation in their childhood where it has been a little bit unfair, okay? They didn't really get to experience a wholesome kind of situation in their family. Why do I sense that? A parent must have been defensive with this person. A parent must have been really closed off to them in the past. And so again, with the Justice card, what comes around goes around. They have a chance to make it right now in their life, in their relationship with you or with someone else in the near future, if you guys have no plans of going back to this person. This is because they need to find healing and balance back in their life, okay? Wow, look at that. The Hierophant here. Someone wants forgiveness. And the Hierophant in this particular deck is talking about forgiveness, second chances, making it right, sticking to traditional methods, and especially commitment, awareness, okay? So I think that this person wants forgiveness from you for what they've done, because they have a lot of insecurities of being abandoned, of not really getting really deep with anyone. They're afraid to they're afraid to be vulnerable with anyone, okay? And so it's kind of a little bit of extreme here. Justice card, again, imbalance. This person loves you, but they pull back whenever they feel like, oh, it's getting too deep now. I don't want to be vulnerable with anyone, so I might as well hold back. But in reality, they keep on putting up walls up. But, you know, this is not the way to live, is what I'm seeing here. Because if they're really happy with being isolated and being really with their insecurity, then how could you expect this Nine of Swords to be healed? I do see here with the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups here, someone needs to feel really lighthearted, childlike. There's something about childhood, okay? Seven of Cups is a card of not really see things in reality. There's that kind of illusion, caught up in fantasy. I think there's something about this childhood that this person got a little bit stuck on. So if it's the other way around too, like if you guys have dealt with something with this person, like if you guys have built a family and something about this person that you can't forgive because of what they've done to you, and if you shared a child together, think that this person wants to be forgiven now, but it's like you are not deciding on it yet. Things are a little bit up in the air from what I'm seeing, because you don't feel secure about this person's offer, Scorpio. I think that you want to see proof that this person is going to stick it out till the end, if you're going to give them a chance, is what I'm seeing. So you're not really keen to accepting any offer in the near future or making things really stable as of now, although there is a potential with the Ace of Pentacles, especially with the Knight of Cups. You still acknowledge that you have feelings for this person, and if they do decide to come around, it needs to be really sincere and convincing. You know, it's going to be true. It needs to be true. An offer that's not based on maybe the need to cling on you for something here, because I sense a sort of clinginess too. They tend to cling on you when they think that you've already walked away, is what I'm seeing. Fear of abandonment, once again. So we have here the Sun card, the Empress and the Sun. This person has been really happy with you. It was a beautiful relationship. There was an invitation to make this relationship grow and expand. You both are aware that you were a perfect match. You guys also may have loved nature. There's something about nature. It has been a very strong sexual relationship too, is what I'm picking up. I do highly sense that, okay? There has been that kind of physical attraction towards each other. Very, very strong pull. You guys know that your connection is so strong. The physical chemistry was there. But you have been wanting some form of commitment, and this person was not able to do so. And now that you know is because of their insecurity, what do you decide from here on? Eight of Pentacles. This person tends to hide in their work, being so workaholic and busy that they fail to acknowledge that life passes them by. They think that they may have a lot of chances in the world or time in the world to make this happen, but sooner or later this person has, will need to confront the truth that they can no longer hide in their work. They can no longer pretend this is not going on. They can no longer do this thing that they do, that they avoid commitment. Because sooner or later, this person is going to confront something harsh here, especially with the Justice card. What comes around goes around. So if someone wants to have or wants to be in the right side of karma here, He or she needs to come clean and make things better with how he or she treats or loves someone in a relationship, okay? In their relationship. How they are in a relationship is what I'm saying. So, Five of Wands. Okay, you want something else, this person wants something else. And there's like kind of conflict. And so, I think that this person also wants to challenge you for some reason. There's that kind of challenge, or they want to challenge themselves. They want to challenge the connection. There's that kind of challenging you too. Why do I sense that? They challenge if you can forgive them. They're also challenging themselves to break away from their insecurities, what I'm seeing here. They're a little bit going back and forth here, thinking to themselves. Those two men can represent their yes and their no in their head. Whether to make things right with you, whether to dwell in their insecurity. It's a fight. It's a constant battle to chase after their emotional fulfillment. Because the demons in their head and what they're going through since the beginning is also a strong pull and affecting their decisions. Four of Swords. I think that you guys will work it out. However, the two of you will need time to decide on it. I do sense that this relationship is currently being paused. It's just a small break or a long break, depending on your situation. But I think that you're going to think about this offer to Scorpio. I think that eventually you will find clarity on your decisions. And I think that this person as well, with the given time that you guys are away and separated from each other, I think that you and this person will have a different kind of perspective on this situation, which will allow you both to come together and forgive one another soon. Okay, you will let things cool off for a bit, let the anger go, the frustration, or whatever it is that's causing this Nine of Swords. And once you are in a better spot, a better headspace or mind frame, I think that with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a potential to make things work out. Time has a way of fixing themselves, right? Whether you guys believe it or not, time has a major role in this situation. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Things are certainly going to be sorted out. Things are definitely going to be favorable. And at the end of the day, each and every one of us will get what we deserve. So I think that if this person tries to work it out with you, things can definitely manifest. However, it could also be, since this is the Justice card, getting each and every one of us what we deserve, I think that this Ace of Wands can also be an indication that after this person finds balance with himself or herself, it could be the start of making happier decisions from here on, becoming passionate once again, becoming really empowered to do something, no longer being imprisoned by his or her own insecurity. This can also mean igniting the passion for the relationship, or that kind of energy and motivation to do something that he always wanted to do, something that he never had the chance to do because of his insecurities, okay, or her insecurities. We have here the Two of Cups. Oh, yes, definitely. This person sees maybe you're blocking them off at the moment, or you both are blocking each other off. And you're waiting to see some improvement over here. Also, there's that kind of energy of being watchful. Maybe even though you're not talking to each other at this time, you both know that you will both have some form of meeting in the future, or the need to communicate, especially if you share a child, especially if this Justice card talks about divorce going on. Don't get me wrong, guys. Some of you, I do highly sense it's a reconciliation. For some of you, I think that you will work it out and negotiate with one another, especially if you guys have a few things you need to consider when making arrangements of how you're going to go about this connection. Custody of your children, something like that. But you both know that you love each other. You're just blocking each other off at this time, because there are a few things said, there are a few things done, that it's not so easy to just let go. That I really get. That's why it's a struggle at the moment to forgive. Forgiveness is being blocked by the insecurity. We have here the Emperor card. Interesting, because we have the Empress and the Emperor. As you all know, this two court cards, this two major arcana, means that you guys are yin and yang energy. There's that kind of belonging together as a couple. You both can actually work things out, though. Although a few things that you both need to work on separately, I think that the dynamics you both have is very strong. As a matter of fact, very magnetic. There could also be a father figure here that has caused this person's insecurity an Aries, an Emperor. A little bit oppressive is what I'm seeing here. Loving but oppressive, controlling, especially when this Emperor thinks that he or she is on the right. This could have been the cause of that. Very controlling. We also have here, as the outcome, is the King of Wands. So a lot of fire energy showing up here. The Sun, the King of Wands, and the Emperor card. And also the Ace of Wands. Passions are definitely going to be fired up. Okay, and this will pave the way to come together and to make a sound decision. Also, this King of Wands, maybe if it's a fire sign coming your way, Scorpio, I think that you guys are going to finally acknowledge that you want to, you know, if this is you being the Knight of Cups and this is the other person, I think that you both will work it out. You will both come to an understanding of what you really want. You will sort out the misunderstanding with the Five of Wands, no longer struggling who wins, who loses, but actually finding a compromise, forgiving each other. There's kind of like a very loving atmosphere that I'm picking up here as the outcome card. Whether it be shaking on it and saying, well, this is where we part ways. But I do highly sense that this person is going to make an offer towards you. Okay? So I'm going to check on the King of Wands before we end this reading, because this could also be a new person coming through. Who is this King of Wands, please, Spirit? Death card. Wow. This could be a new person coming in after closing the chapter with this person you are dealing with. Transformation needs to happen, a deep transformation. And we have also the Queen of Pentacles here. Also, there's that kind of prioritizing oneself here from here on. Prioritizing what matters most in life. Forgiving what was in the past so transformation can really take place. Alright, so from what I'm seeing here, this is the end of your reading. If you guys really want to open this message more, you can hit me up on my email. I do still offer private readings, although not really a lot. So because I wanted to make sure that I do longer public readings from here on. It usually does take time to come up with a lot of readings. So anyway, going back to end this reading as a quick overall energy that I'm getting here. There might be a reconciliation, but in a form of a friendship, or, you know, having that peace of mind here, a peace talk. So you both can go on different paths. But for some of you, it could also be a forgiveness and getting back together, working things out. But in any case, there's a transformation that will happen. So you both can release what was that has caused the separation, whether it be individually or together as a couple, is what I'm seeing here. So that is your reading, my dear Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wish you all the best. Love and light, and namaste.